Okay, question 57. We've got this here, right? So a function has defined as this: f of x equals x squared minus 8x plus 7, and its domain is minus infinity and 4, not included those values, between minus infinity and 4. Express f of x in this form, right? Where a and b are constants. Now this is asking us to complete the square, right? And when you have a quadratic function, right, it's quadratic, okay, and later on they're going to ask us to find the inverse, right, inverse function. The only way you can get the inverse function from this is actually if you complete the square, right? And they're telling you here, aren't they, to do that, right? And that's what it's leading us to, okay? So we're going to complete the square. So it's getting in that form. And if you remember from C1, when you complete the square, well, you have bracket x, and then you've got to halve that, if you remember. So half of that is minus 4, isn't it? And you square that bracket, and you always take away then the square of this. The square of 4 is 16, and we add 7, okay? So then this becomes x minus 4 all squared, and minus 16 plus 7 is minus 9, okay? So you've got that there. So we've done part A there, okay? And actually part A now is going to help us with B, right? It says hence or otherwise find an expression for inverse function of f, that f to the minus 1 of x, and to be honest, otherwise I'm not sure how I would do it, but hence is the bit I'm going to go by, because if I got the inverse, if I got a quadratic function here completed the square, right, I can easily find the inverse function. So what I do is, obviously when you do inverse functions, you've got to write it as y, haven't you? Okay, so then we get it as x equals. So I got this here. So what I do then is, right, I've got this, take the minus 9 over, so I've got plus 9, okay, so I've got that there. Take the square over, so I'm going to square root, okay, but remember when you square root, you've got to square root the whole thing, and you've got to put plus or minus in front of it, okay, and then you have got a bit of a problem, because you know you can't have plus or minus, right? This is going to be a function at the end of the day, and you can only have one solution, so you've got to decide now whether it's plus or minus. You've got to decide which one, and that boils down to the domain then, right? The domain. And with the domain, right, the way I look at this here is, if you think about it, x here has got to be less than 4. Do you see that there? Okay, from our domain, x has got to be less than 4. And if you notice what we got here, x minus 4, right? Well, I can get x minus 4 from this domain idea here, because x is less than 4. If I take that 4 over, x minus 4 has got to be less than 0, isn't it? Yeah, take it over, and then, you know, remember I just got this from the domain, okay, that's my domain there. Take it over, and x minus 4 is less than 0, and that's what I got here, look, x minus 4. It's got to be negative, it's got to be less than 0, so I'll say, look, take negative root, okay, since x minus 4 has got to be less than 0 from the domain, okay, so therefore, my negative root, and all I've got to do then is take that minus 4 over the other side, it becomes plus 4, and I get this. And then you've got to write this as a proper function then, so we'll say, look, f to the minus 1 of x equals then this, put it in terms of x, and you're done, right? That's it. That's how you find the inverse function of a quadratic function.